There it is. There it is. Romper, bumper, stomper, boo. Tell me, do. Magic mirror, tell me today. Are my friends ready for one more round of play? Hello, replay viewers. Let's see who tunes on in. We're back. Good to see you, Miss Cecilia. We gotta go see sunset right now at the Unisphere, which is right behind me. All right. Let everyone tune back in, and then we're gonna go outside and we're gonna watch the sunset at the Unisphere. But welcome. Inside here, enjoying the library here at the Queens Museum. They have a little lending library here where you could borrow some books and relax here. They have a cafe downstairs. It is closed because of the conditions, but you can bring your own snacks here into the museum. You just got to eat them downstairs at the cafe. Good to see you, Tom. Good to see you, Michelle. Welcome. Let everyone tune in, and then we'll go outside, and we'll wander around the meadows one more time, and then we'll hop on the 7 train. I'm having a fantastic time. John, I'm so happy you're enjoying all the videos. I'm happy when people find me and they love all my old stuff too. It's always fun. I go outside and wear the mask for you. Good to see you, Beto. Ready to look at the colors changing. Look at the colors changing on the Unisphere. We got to get out there. We got to get out there. Good to see you there. I'm glad you guys enjoyed our little panorama tour. I could show you the panorama every day of the week and I won't get tired of it. I'm back, Nebul, I'm back. So let's get our high up view of the Unisphere. And let's get outside because it's time for me to go home. Hello, Yuri, welcome. Let's go home. Let's walk through the park here. So this is your Queens Museum, where they have an interesting house here in the middle. Good to see you, Free to Laugh now. Got an interesting house, and I cannot leave through those doors. Yeah, no, I gotta have to go around. I'm going to have to go around. Good, welcome back, Dave. Wasn't expecting. We gotta do a sunset here before we go. We gotta do a sunset. The battery's all plugged in now and charging. I didn't want to be all wired up inside the panorama because it's quite a tight space. So I do the wired up stuff when I go outside. Because I'll know I could be away from people. The boy Glenn Millard play. That's right. Not that far from Archie Bunker's house right now. It's a very interesting exhibit. They always want... I forgot you're allowed to climb this thing. I forgot you're allowed to climb. Hey, you feel spoiled today, right? 3 live streams. Can't go wrong with 3 live streams. But this house is pretty cool, and I would love to show you what's in the other galleries, but I am not allowed to film in there. But let's go see sunset. Let's go see sunset. Let's see, exit is over here. Thank you for being here. Thank you so much. Hey, look at that sky. Wow. I hope somebody's on the Hudson River getting this sunset. So you gotta hear my beard bristle the microphone from time to time. Right, beautiful sky. Even here in Queens. I love this. You know, you guys know, if you guys been following me for a hot minute, you know I love coming here to the Queens Museum. This is one of my favorite places in the whole city. And that model is a big reason. Nice, Donna. Welcome back, Donna. Enjoy the dog walk. Yeah, we're gonna hang out, check out this. We're gonna see the lights come on around the Unisphere, and then we're gonna hop on the 7 train. Yasu from Greece, Yasu. Uh-oh. Let me make sure my wires are in order here. There we go. So this is why I couldn't be plugged in the panorama. I have a lot of wires coming from me. One for the microphone, one for the power. So when I did the panorama, I only had the phone. I just had the phone in the gimbal, and that was it. So, but I think an hour and 15 minutes inside the panorama is enough. I think any longer time than that would be a bit excessive. So I figured I'll cap it at an hour, so people can enjoy on a replay. And they're really coming in. Runway 31 approach today is very, very popular. Seems like people are just flying a lot more often, all the time. Oh yeah, Nibble. When you come out here, you could do a tour in French. We need some more French tours of the Queens Museum. Good to see you, Latasha. Welcome. But look at our Unisphere. Our beautiful Unisphere. This thing is so cool. Another one of these things that makes me feel like a kid every time I see it. Every time I see this thing, I feel like a little kid. Make sure I have everything. Ah, that tower terrace on the park. That's correct, on the other side there. We just saw a little glimpse of terrace in the park. Welcome back, Owen. You're just going to watch the sky change colors here around the Unisphere. Take this in for a little bit here. I don't think that car is authorized to drive here. Good to see you there from Ireland. That's the wind. It's windy out here, man. Put on my hood. It's windy out here. Good to see you from Israel. Roman out there in Israel. Or L'chaim from Israel. Yeah, the gimbal bobbing around a little bit here. The winds are a little strong here. But the gimbal could take it. The gimbal could definitely take higher winds than the Osmo 3 could definitely take higher winds than the Osmo 1. I'm going to by the way, that Osmo 1 I have, I'm going to destroy it. I'm going to take that thing out into like hurricanes and blizzards and stuff like that. Good to see you, high fiver, for Jean-Michel Jarre concert. What a nice place for a Jean-Michel Jarre concert. Maybe the New York State Pavilion over there will be a great venue for that. What time is it in New York? We're coming up on 4:30 in the afternoon in New York right now. 4:30 in the afternoon. Sunset is right about now. Hello, Esteban from the Dominican Republic. Welcome. Let's get around the other side, actually, of the Unisphere here, because sunset is behind me. Even though the shine of the sun is quite beautiful, let's get around to the other side. Okay, welcome back, KD. It's all good, KD. Life gets in the way. It happens. So don't feel bad. That's what replay's for. Oh yeah, this wind definitely got a little bit stronger since we were inside the museum. Good to see a wolf blood. Hello. Shonatav, indeed. Can't wait to come out here in the summertime and enjoy a nice iced beverage. I think he rode his skateboard around just to get on the live stream. Ooh, what do we have here? We have some messages here, spray painted. What do we have here? I don't know how to do everything. Deadass. Okay, deadass though. That's right. I agree. I don't know why. I agree. Oh, I'm a better director imitating Cook You, my world famous Gimble rice. Okay. Oh, and there's the IG. It's a little bit biased, right? Yeah. It's so weird. This is so random. This is so random. I love it. I love random stuff. It's New York. As the sky gets a little bit darker, let's get into sunset position here for our Flushing Meadows. That is such a waste. Yeah, it's going to be power washed in like a week. That looked really fresh. So, yeah, no words of wisdom there at all, John. No. Basically, it's only things that make me go, It's things that make me go,
You're tired? Okay. Come, you want to sit on
The golden hour is now upon us. I won't be pooped on by no pigeons. No. I am a friend of all pigeons because I used to have a pigeon coop. Thanks for loving my sunsets. Now, obviously, today's not going to be a dramatic sunset where we stare at the sun as it gets lower in the sky, but we will see the lights. The lights are already on, actually, here at the Unisphere. And we're just going to get this one little angle here so we could enjoy the changing colors of the sky as the Unisphere begins to get illuminated. As that wind is really strong. Wow. It is really windy out here, guys. Holy cow. So, not that much is left from the fair, Johnny. We got our Unisphere. We have our rocket thrower. We have the column of Jerash. We have the New York State Pavilion, and then right behind that is our time capsules. So, and of course, Terrace in the park is still here, and part of the Queen's Botanical Garden is a geodesic sphere that used to be part of a pavilion. But look at that. Look at that, ladies and gentlemen. That is the shot I wanted. Look at, what a great way to end the day here in Queens. Wow. That is something else. For me, this is what live stream is all about. I know, isn't this cool after seeing the model? Right? The money shot indeed. The money shot indeed. This is why I like live streaming. Like a little moment like this, a little hint of some color in the sky, the beautiful Unisphere. Right, like the Men in Black movie, exactly, like the Men in Black movie. Right, isn't that beautiful, boss? Right, beautiful sunset behind the Unisphere. So for every mathematical equation they had to solve to engineer this structure, they had to simultaneously calculate 670 solutions to the Unisphere. So the Unisphere is quite a bit of an engineering marvel. One of the first structures to use computer-aided design. The steel was manufactured out in Pennsylvania, in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, by the United States Steel Corporation. And if you could imagine, these rings here were field welded into one continuous piece here on site. Good to see you, Lake Nona. Welcome back. And like I said, this thing could take up to winds up to 250 miles an hour. This thing is really over-engineered, and it requires very little maintenance. I think 4K would appreciate this shot. I am a walking encyclopedia. Yes, I am. And if you're wondering, how do the rings stay in place? Think of it like a bicycle spoke. You can see the tension cables right there coming together. So it's kind of like a bicycle spoke. And the rings, there's 3 rings on the Unisphere. 1 ring is for Yuri Gagarin. The second is for John Glenn. And the third is for the Telstar satellite. And the Telstar satellite was the first television communications satellite. But this sky here is beautiful. Isn't that beautiful, Donna? I am not a panda there, Loafer Wolf. I am not a panda. I think you're getting me mixed up with somebody else. I will more consider myself Rocky Road ice cream than a panda. If that makes any sense. I don't know why. Anyway. But welcome, Loafer Wolf. Welcome. Angela, I'm a tour guide. I'm a New York City tour guide, so that's as close to education as I could get. Welcome back, Sounds. Just watching the sky change colors here at the Unisphere. Hello, Lulu Panda. Hello. There's a panda. There's a Lulu Panda. Hello. As the lights slowly begin to take over here in Flushing Meadows Corona Park, and it is getting colder out here by the moment. It is getting cold out here. I should be on the skateboard here, riding around. That'll get me warm. You're walking Eastern Parkway. Nice. My view's pretty nice too. Eastern Parkway's great. The wind is not painful, but it's cold. I wouldn't say it's painful, Katie. When we're in blizzards, it gets painful, but you don't follow the panda? Yeah. Panda's not for everybody. Pretty indeed, Owen. No, I think Prospect Park is better than Flushing Meadows, to be honest, but I'm a Brooklyn guy. I'm a polar bear. There you go, Sounds. That's right, baby. I'm a polar bear, damn it. That's a good analogy. That's a good analogy. Very different parks, John. Flushing Meadows is a Flushing Meadows is a very flat park. There's not very hilly. The trees are kind of spread out, but now the trees are getting so old. They're beginning to make canopies now. So give it another 10 more years and it's going to be an amazing park tree-wise, but give me Prospect Park any day. Here he is, coming on in. Landing at runway 31, LaGuardia, on the Grand Central Parkway approach. Delta Airlines coming on in. You love this park because of Loafer Wolf. Awesome, Lulu. I love this park because of the panorama and the Unisphere. All right, about 10 minutes out from sunset. We were just inside the Queens Museum, T. We were just inside the Queens Museum, and we were hanging out at the Panorama. My YouTube is the best. I appreciate that, Jonathan. And you watch them all the time and enjoy. Awesome. I'm glad you're enjoying my live streams. Many more to come. Oh, I took you there on one of your 4 dates. Wow. So Panda and Loafer are a couple. Nice. Aww. I took my wife out here a bunch of times too. That little dog indeed. Good to see you, AD. AD Paulie, welcome. Had to tell her how awesome Queens is. She hates it. Oh, Queens is great. Good food out here in this neighborhood. Good food out here in this neighborhood. Oh, here comes another plane. They're landing at 1 a minute now. Wow. We got some air travel. Air travel, I guess, is coming back. Wow, the wind is making that plane drift a lot. That plane is really drifting a lot to the right. He's really going out far. Look at that. He's really going out far compared to the last plane. That wind is making him drift from left to right. Like those small bushes, yeah. Jonathan Hirschko. L'chaim. Yeah, hotel prices in April. Hotels are going to be a little slammed here in New York City, I think, for a while, because a lot of our hotels are being also used to help house the homeless during this COVID time. This is called the Unisphere. This is called the Unisphere. This is one of the largest representations of Earth on the Earth. It's 120 feet in diameter, standing at 140 feet tall. 700,000 pounds of American Steel Corporation, U.S. Steel Corporation stainless steel. The continents act like giant sails, so that's the hardest part of the engineering of this whole thing. Great dumplings on Prince Street off of Maine. Nice. Hopefully, boss, hopefully you'll be able to come on out here to New York, because we certainly are not going anywhere. Oh, the dog is like running around. I can see the dog now. Cute doggy. Oh, cute doggy there running around on along the fountain there. Right, gorgeous fly. It's very gorgeous to fly over. Yeah, the approach is amazing. Good to see you, Selena. Good afternoon. To think, this is my 3rd live stream today. Ooh, we have a plane taking off. There's a plane taking off. Let's see if we can see the plane taking off. I could hear the engines of the plane taking off. Let's see if we could see the plane taking off. I think he might have flown over the water. Yes, I think he is flying over the water. The only thing near LaGuardia, welcome to LaGuardia. Yes, exactly. The new terminal is quite beautiful, though. The new terminals that are coming to LaGuardia are quite beautiful. Good to see you, Katya. Just enjoying this afterglow of the sunset here. Good to see you, Jacqueline. I think it's time. Let's make our way over to the subway. Let's make our way over to the 7 train. Let's do our tradition, because it is now about 10 minutes past midnight. Down goes the sun. Down goes the sun. Down goes the sun. Good to see you. Welcome back, Sarge. As the lights come on, the sun is setting. Time to go home. This is the sad part now. Because even though I have never been to the World's Fair here in Queens, I always do feel like I'm visiting the World's Fair. So I get this little sad feeling sometimes. Triple axle on that skateboard. Come on, man, right? Like Oksana Bayul. It's our 6th sunset of the day today, yeah. It's our 6th sunset for the day. Yeah, I'm taking the 7. I don't. The 7. I have to pick up the N train, loafer. So I'm taking the 7 to the N train at Queensboro Plaza. But I always get a little sad whenever I leave here, and I know I could come back here tomorrow if I really wanted to. But I always get a little sad. It's so weird. That's right. When the lights go down, the sun shines on the bay. Yes. Howard Cosell was on an odd episode of You Couldn't Stop Thinking About the Sun Going Down. Yeah, it's my little twist on Howard Cosell. Down goes Frasier. Bye, Unisphere. You were cool. Let's check out this. It's a really cool statue down here. Really cool statue. As we walk towards the Arthur Ashe Tennis Center, Billie Jean King Tennis Center. Was for a skateboarding event. Did you go to the Maloof skate park? Over where the former Astral Fountain once stood. Good to see you, Debbie. Welcome to Queens. I don't know what's up on Main Street in Kew Gardens, but you never know. I might end up there one day. Oh, the Maloof Money Cup, yeah. You're back, Stan, awesome. You love boardwalks. Oh, I got to show you the boardwalk? Well, when I get to the 7 train, I do have to take a footbridge to get to the train, and that's kind of like a boardwalk. I'm always in Coney Island, so that's a boardwalk. Happy New Year, Brian. From you and your wife, Tracy. I'm glad you're enjoying my live streams, Brian. Many more to come. I got to figure out where I'm going to go tomorrow. Where am I going to go tomorrow? I have no idea. I'm back, Lorraine. I'm back. Yeah, previous live stream we were inside the Queens Museum. Shea Stadium looked like a big, round circle thing. I love Shea Stadium, so I don't even call Citi Field. I still call it Shea Stadium. I love this statue here. How cool is that? How cool is that? This is from the '64 fair also. I believe this is done by a Spanish architect. Good to see you, Frank. Welcome back. Is that a great shot? Pretty cool, huh? And then we turn around over here, and this is your U.S. Open headquarters here. The Arthur Ashe Stadium, Billie Jean King Tennis Center. And let's hop on the train because it is getting cold out here fast. It is getting cold out here fast. That train is calling me. And I'm not going to lie, my mom's cooking is calling me. My mom cooked dinner for me and my wife today, so. Don't buy a ticket, follow the pole line. Yeah, there you go. I will stay warm. And Mr. X now knows what it's like to feel blocked. What a sad human being going into other people's live streams and being like, you want to hear a joke? You want to hear a joke? You want to hear a joke? Nothing like mom's cooking. That's why I'm kind of rushing home right now because I know I'm going to eat some good food when I get home. foul. Follow the foul balls. Aww. Well, Mr. X even got a warning too. Foul. Foul the birds and foul the balls. So tonight we got, whoa. Power down those engines, good buddy. Power down those engines. So tonight we have very simple dirty rice with some beans and some meat with potatoes. It's one of those simple dishes that it's just so good. It warms you up, makes you feel loved. Well, Sounds, he got it now, so I gave him a chance. You know how I give everyone a chance. Even with dumb shenanigans, I always give you a chance. Wow, look at that, with the lights turned on. Look at that. That's cool. I love this park. This park is so cool. Exactly. I like that reference, John. John, I really like that reference, man. That's really funny. Now I gotta watch Bronx Tale when I get home. My mom's Colombian, but my mom has lots of Puerto Rican influences because of my dad's family. I like the Mets. I like to lose, so I like the Mets. Gonna make some potato thighs, just nice. Enjoy dinner there, Debbie. That was pretty funny. That was pretty funny. Dirty. There you go, Joe. Wow, they're coming in. I haven't seen this much plane traffic in months. I haven't heard a plane land at any airport, one plane a minute in like months. Wow, I guess people are really flying again. Last time I came out here when the Queens Museum reopened during the COVID, there was no planes in the sky at all. And now it's like olden times. Now we got the planes landing once every minute. And that is a live stream I really want to do when the winds are in the right direction. There's a park here in end of the holidays, lots of flights. Yeah, right? That sounds about right. Yeah, people coming home from the holiday season, yeah. I'm just amazed it's this many flights. There you go, Cliff. Yeah, you remember that, Sarge Tech? I was in Broad Channel for the last takeoff of the Concorde, and I never forget how loud that plane was. That plane was so loud, especially on takeoff. I mean, you could feel it in your chest when the Concorde took off, and it was so distinct. The Concorde had a very distinct sound compared to other aircraft. But I was there for the very last takeoff. I cried. I took a bunch of pictures. Because that was one thing I wanted to do in my life, was to fly in the Concorde. You're more than welcome for the show. Yeah, that thing would go, man. It would make the turn. And right, you always knew when it was Concorde. You always knew when it was Concorde. For Lorraine, we will be out here in the summertime. How about that? Used to watch it take off from the roof of the East New York Depot. Yeah. I could imagine you could get a nice view from there. I could imagine you could get a really pretty nice view from there. Yeah, the Concorde sound was on another level, Daniel. Absolutely. Yeah, I'm not planning, me and my wife aren't planning to fly anytime soon. We're kind of waiting to see how this whole thing plays out. All right, it's time to thank Bobby. He hated being called Bobby. So whenever I say hello to him, I call him Bobby. So let's go say hello to Bobby. Bobby M, if you catch my drift. He hated being called Bobby. Like the episode of Law and Order. Oh, really? On Broad Channel? Didn't know that. There's going to be a different type of Concorde. It's going to be a much smaller aircraft. It's called the Boom Sonic. It was a big deal back in the day, yeah. So here's the Fountain of the Planets. Look at how cool that looked. The Fountain of the Planets. I would give anything to see this show. Anything. And then, of course, Salvador Dali had Venus and de Milo here on display at the 1939-1940 World's Fair. And then here he is. Here's Bobby. Good to see you, Brian. Here's Bobby. Oh, Bobby. They got to fix Bobby's mosaic here. Here's Bobby Moses, done by Andy Warhol. Hey, Bob. He hated being called Bobby, too. He hated being called Bobby. But I call him Bobby. Bobby Moses. Thanks for building the park out here, Bobby Moses. Thanks for building the park. They should still have a 1964 World's... Oh, the Transit Museum, yes. I actually, go to my replays. We did tour the Transit Museum once. Yep, good and evil rolled into one person indeed. Yes, he did a lot of good for the city, but he also did a lot of bad things for the city. You had a World's Fair in Austin in 1968. Sadly, nothing left. Yeah, that's the whole thing about World's Fairs. There's not supposed to be a lot of stuff left. So this is the shot right here from the movie In the Fair. When they talk about the fair opening up, you see people running down this pathway here, and you see the kids running into the fair, and people from all over the world came right down through this entrance here during the 39-40 fair and during the 64-65 fair. So literally millions of people have traversed this little spot right here, and it's in so many films and movies about both World's Fairs. It's kind of amazing. Right, cool shot, right? And then off in the distance you see Citi Field beginning to rear its head, as Adam the Woo would say. You was there in 64 and 65, awesome. Yeah, I will give anything to go to the 64-65 fair. I mean, to think, Debbie, if you told somebody in 1964 that you could broadcast a video image around the world with something the size of a candy bar, they would think you were crazy. But some of the first video phones ever unveiled to the public were at the 1964-1965 World's Fair. But, oh, I feel so sad leaving this place. Wow, look at the sky. Wow, the sky's like fire red. Wow. Wow, beautiful colors on the sky right now. Wow. But we got to get to that overpass. I just made a panda's day. Awesome. Wow. Look at that. You was there a few times, Edward? Awesome. Right? It's like science fiction, Sarge. Yeah, I think we do have a nice sunset. Let me quickly get above the rail yard here, because the colors here are amazing. he was in Disneyland at Futurama in '64, and someone talked about at the yeah. Oh wow, guys, this is going to be fun. This is going to be a fun Afterglow special right here. Good to see you, Swan Keeper. Yeah, lots of replays to watch today. It's okay, sounds. Sometimes people don't pay attention to what they're looking at. Whoa, the wind is so strong here. Look at that sky. Wow. That's so cool looking. And it's windy as fresh out here. It's windy as fresh out here right now. But the sky view is amazing. And we could see from all the way out here, we're about 15 miles away from #1 World Trade Center. And even from here, we could see, look at this, the only building popping up above the trees in the buildings, #1 World Trade Center, 1,776 feet tall. There's #1 World Trade Center right there. You're more than welcome, Lulu. Yep, this is the #7 Street Corona Rail Yard, correct. Holy crap, you can hear the wind. It is very windy out here right now. But this sky is intense. Wow. Right? Beautiful sunset even over a rail yard. Wow, it's like a painting. Like a painting over there. You want me to zoom in a little bit? I'll zoom in a little bit here. Hey, how about that? Wow. Yeah, hit that like button if you like this. If you like this stuff, it'd be much appreciated. Yeah, one World Trade Center is about 15 miles. We're to the south from here. About 15 miles to the south. Wow. Way. You can see the camera. You can see the gimbal is really trying to keep up with the wind here. I know. I think we do got to change the weather. I know it's going to get cold. I know it's going to get cold. I know it's going to get cold this week, so. Barnabas Bullpit with a $4.99 super sticker. Thank you so much, Barnabas. I'm glad you're enjoying this, my friend. Welcome. Welcome to Queens, a very windy Queens to be exact. Welcome to Flushing Meadows Corona Park. I'm above the #7 rail yard here. A thumbnail shot indeed. I will stay warm, Debbie. Once I get into the train, I'm going to be fine. Once I get into the subway, I will be fine. Let's see if we can catch a little bit the rest of this Afterglow special up on the subway tracks. Let's walk over to the train here and maybe catch a little bit more of this from the train track level. This is an amazing sky, though. So you walk over the Corona rail yards. Welcome to NYC. Welcome. Good to see you, Andre. Let's hop on this subway here. Time to go home, baby. Time to go home. Missed one train. I missed one train so far. It's okay. I'm not in a rush to get home. more than welcome. All right. Let's hop on the 7 train. Hop on the 7 train. I'm not going to be late for dinner, but I am getting kind of hungry. I didn't eat anything since I left my house, so I'm a little hungry. Well, let's get up to this number 7 train here and show you the platform level here. That wind really picked up. That wind picked up something crazy. No McRib, no McRib. Going home to eat. Southport's Scone and latte. No, thank you. I'll get a Dunkin' Donuts coffee. I'll get a Dunkin' Donuts coffee later. Mets baseball, yeah, baby. Mets baseball. I'll see you later, Josh. I'm glad you enjoyed the afternoon, Owen. How many miles did I walk today? Probably 4 miles. Let's go Yankees. Mr. Bad, hello. Oh, do I already have a train here? Is there really a train already here? One last look. One last look. And we're going to have to, next time we come back here, we're going to walk in Willets Point. I got to come out here earlier so we could walk Willets Point. Good to see you, Wayne. Bloody hell, it's windy out here. Windy as hell out here. Good to see you from Sheffield. Thanks for subscribing, Mr. Bad. Wow, what a great way to end our day here in Flushing Meadows, Corona Park, Queens. Thanks for subscribing, Wayne. This was always a lot of fun. If you're new to the channel, make sure to turn on that notification bell because I never know when the hell I'm going to go live next. I never know when I'm going to go live next. Yeah, the wind did pick up after the sun went down. Because it's cold. It's getting cold. That sun is. You're more than welcome, Donna. You're more than welcome, Owen. All the new subscribers, thank you so much. Yes, exactly, KD. Spontaneous is the best. You know, I've been tempted to do like my work schedule here on YouTube since I'm not working regularly. Oh, look at this. This is kind of funny. Make sure you keep your paws to yourself. Keep your paws to yourself. I was tempted to do like my work schedule, but yeah, you know, it is what it is. As my 7 train approaches, as always, have a fantastic Queen's Day, whether you live here or not. I want you to hug your loved ones. I want you to cherish the moments. And good night, Mrs. Calabash, wherever you are. Check out the replays. We did a tour of the Old World's Fair. We walked around the panorama of New York City. But here's my ride. I'll see you guys tomorrow, folks. Bye-bye.
This is a Manhattan-bound 7 local train. The next stop is 111th Street.